The problem, Timmy, is the bang, or the lack thereof.
Sir, there is no sound in a void.
Well, then let's get rid of the void. Who needs that thing, all right? I'm not going to pay for a big bang without a bang. That's like asking me to pay for a wagon wheel and not getting a wheel.
What do you want me to do here, sir?
I want you to make this thing sound like a Bruckheimer film.
Did you tell him about the problem?
With the bang?
No, about the whole time thing. We're having a really hard time.
I told him we could do this in 7 days.
No, not that. The whole creating time thing. No one's figured out how to do it.
We can't just create time?
Well, what we figured out is in order to create anything, we already have to have time. All right, look, in any act of creation, you first have to have a moment where there is none of whatever it is you're creating, right?
Right.
Right.
And then in the next moment, you create the thing, and there it is.
Right, so what's the problem?
Well, in order to create time, time already has to exist. See, we first have to have a moment where there is no time, at which point we create time, and then there is time. But to have that first moment requires an already existing fabric of time.
So we need to find time to make time.
Yeah.
Right.
And what kind of time are we talking about?
Anytime.
How much?
Just some time.
And that'll give us...
All the time.
R&D has been working on this?
Overtime.
So can we get this done in time?
In time or on time?
Both, really.
I don't know, we're running out of time.
We gotta pick up the pace on this then.
Double time. Got it.
If we can't figure this out, what are we looking at?
Downtime.
Serious downtime.
Downtime?
Big time.
But if we figure this out, what do we got?
Nothing but time. And after that, we won't need you for another 15 billion years.
Okay, so vacation time. All right, let's put everybody on this and get this show on the road.
Showtime. Right. In the meantime, we're in the same boat with this Nothingness project.
What's the matter?
Matter. We can't have any of it. We have to shun it completely.
So I have to completely change my position on the matter.
Right.
I guess I can be antimatter.
No. We can't have any antimatter either.
I thought antimatter was just the opposite of...
No, it's still something.
And we need...
Nothing.
And without it, we can't create...
Anything.
Well, that messes up everything. Why do I need to create time and nothingness?
Well, if you want to be the god of Aquinas,
Right.
the big G, you need to create absolutely everything.
From nothing.
Right.
Boy, that's something.
Plus, we don't actually know if nothingness is even possible. I mean, it's certainly not probable.
Well, why? Because?
Well, because there are an infinite number of ways in which something can exist, but there's really only one way in which nothing can exist. Plus, nobody's ever actually seen or experienced nothingness. I mean, even when it was just you, that was still something.
So we need to create nothing so I can create everything?
And we don't have much time.
Well, we can't have any time if I understood you correctly.
Well, yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, how about this? What if we just ran out of time?
What do you mean?
What if we just ran out of time?
Brilliant.
Right? What if we just ran out of everything?
Well, then we'd have nothing.
We'd have nothing. Sir, that's the key to this whole thing. You are a genius every time.
I think it's nothing.
No, we actually have something this time.
Now if I can just get some free time.
Well, if we pull this off, you deserve a little me time.
Well, hey, sweetie, what is this?
Tea time.
Hey everyone, thanks again for watching, and thanks to everyone who's donated or subscribed to keep the show going. January was a tough month. I knew it would be with everyone recovering from the holidays, so we couldn't afford the video portion of this episode's begging segment, which is probably fine with most of you. I'm nothing to look at. I get that. Of course, I'm worried now that you won't be able to see the sincerity on my face when I tell you how important it is that you go to MrDeity.com, click the donate button, and subscribe or donate. We really do need your help to keep the show going. Obviously, I understand that there are more important causes, and I hope you'll donate to them as well. Just save a sliver for us so that we can come back in a couple weeks and tickle your funny bone again. Remember, laughter really is the best medicine, and without the proper medication, well, I don't even want to think about it, okay? I've seen Jimbo with a really bad rash. That's nothing to look at. You don't want to see that kind of thing. Plus, we're making people think, which is like waking them out of a coma. So Deity is not only preventative medicine with the laughter and everything, it's also therapeutic with the, waking people from comas. And I mean, think about it. Can the world really afford to be without this? Apparently it can, yes. But who would want to live in such a world, I ask you? Why, that would be like going to the cinema and watching a slideshow instead of a motion picture, and that is something I wouldn't wish on anyone, nor should you. Thanks again. We'll see you in 2 weeks.